Perform the indicated operation and simplify when possible. We have 3a squared over a minus b minus 3b squared minus 6ab over b minus a. We're going to subtract, so we need a common denominator. Now the denominators we have are a minus b and b minus a. Those are not exactly the same, but we don't have to form their product to find the common denominator. Instead, we can look and notice that if we multiplied b minus a by -1, we would have a minus b. When you have denominators that are opposites like this, a minus b and b minus a, take one of the expressions, and we'll take the second one here, and multiply it by -1 over -1. That's another form of 1. So we haven't changed the value of the second expression. Now when we do that, in the denominator, we're going to have the opposite of b minus a, which is a minus b. In the numerator, we're going to have -1 times this. Now here's where you can do something that will make this go a little bit faster. In the denominator, I'll multiply the -1 times the denominator. In the numerator, I have minus a -1. I'm going to change that to a plus +1 times this. So I can write it like this. I can write plus. In the numerator, I just write the numerator I had before because this minus and this minus has turned into a plus. That's 3b squared minus 6ab. This -1 I multiply by b minus a, and I get a minus b. So the numerator -1 minus that, change this to a plus. This -1 I multiplied and got a minus b. Now I have common denominators, so I can add the numerators. 3a squared plus 3b squared minus 6ab all over the denominator a minus b. Now this can be factored. I want to rearrange the terms, factor out a 3. When I would do that, I would find I have a trinomial square, and it factors as 3 times a minus b times a minus b. And that's all over a minus b. Now I have the numerator factored. The denominator is like a minus b times 1, so I can cancel a form of 1, a minus b over a minus b, and I'm left with the simplified form of 3 times a minus b over 1, or just 3 times a minus b.